Hey everybody. It's been a while since I've picked up a camera and done a vlog or really anything. Flies. I'm outside. You don't need to know that. Why am I telling you this? This is stupid. Whatever. I'm not redoing this. Deal with it. Alright. But yeah, so I don't know why, but today I found my camera. I've been cleaning out my room, trying to organize my life, kind of. And I was cleaning out my room and I found my camera. And I said to myself, it's been a while, and it's time, kind of, to do this again. And I guess the reason I'm doing this is sort of to explain to people what I'm going to be doing this summer, what's been going on with me, kind of, because some of you may know, I've been talking to a few of you, I've been, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just I graduated last May. I went through summer, I coasted through it. I went to MCC for a while. I didn't go full time. Whatever. I finally got my first job. It's just a life update for anyone who doesn't know at all. I got my first job, and I didn't hate it. I didn't. Actually, I liked it more often than I hated it. But around late February, early March, the things that I enjoyed doing, became unappealing. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't really feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like hanging out. I just felt like, staying home, watching TV, watching Adventure Time, which is a great show, but after you've seen every episode 30 times, I think it's pretty obvious there's a problem. And so yeah, late February, early March, I fell into this weird depressive state. I was kind of in denial about it before, in the beginning. And then as it went on, it got worse. That's the only way I can describe it. So, I guess I'm going to take a moment here to say I'm sorry if I flaked out on any of you. I'm sorry if I, canceled plans to hang out with you. I'm sorry. It's been weird for me. That's all it's not really an excuse, but just know I really couldn't bring myself to do anything for a while. It was weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's depression. Depression's depression. It's different for everyone. It's different, side effects, kind of different manifestations. I was depressed. That's all I can say. And finally, about 2 weeks ago, I was confronted. It's the best way I can say it. I was confronted. As you probably all know, I'm, almost 19, and I'm Mormon, so, haha. So it's time for me to make some life decisions. It is. It's plain and simple. Right now, the only life decisions I really see in my future are mission, college, get a job, I don't know, full-time work, or military, Those are the only options I really see in front of me, and having those, I think that's part of what caused the depression, because in February and March, people were getting their mission calls and stuff, and I had other people, like, oh yeah, I'm getting a job, I'm going to college full time now, just telling me all these things, and I never really put myself in a situation where I had to make decisions. I always flaked off and I postponed it. And that's part of why I think I went into a depression, because I sort of put myself in a situation where I didn't have to grow up. Like, I didn't want to. I didn't want to make decisions. That was no. And so then finally, about 2 weeks ago, I don't want to say boldly confronted, but, I was confronted with having to make choices. And, I'll say it, my dad confronted me about it, but when I thought about it, I thought about other things in my life, kind of, and then I thought about my job. It was my first job. I'm gonna start this out. I quit. I quit last Friday. It was my first job, and it taught me, I've learned some skills there. I'm not gonna say it was like the worst experience of my life either. It was unpleasant at times, but it was also great. Sorry, but I came to the decision that one of the reasons I didn't really grow up, or I don't want to say grow up, not any more mature, wise, I don't know. But one of the reasons I think I was in my rut was because I was at this job, and everyone there, I love those guys. Everyone I worked with, I love them all. But I was working with people still in high school, and they weren't really in a situation where they had to make decisions, and I kind of let myself fall in with that. It's the best way I can describe it. And so I decided to remove myself from the equation that is Nielsen's. I left, on good terms. I'm not one of those people that's gonna, yell at the boss. I did talk to her. I didn't curse her out, and then, I left. And this past few days, I've been thinking and pondering and studying and just doing things I haven't done in a while. Like enjoy video games for once. I know that's weird, but I really haven't thoroughly enjoyed a video game in easily like 5 months, and that's weird for me. It really is. I started enjoying things. I put myself in situations where I have forced myself to enjoy things. I started to go see movies again. I didn't see a movie since December. I finally forced myself to go to the movies. And I know that sounds weird, but it kind of helped me. Because I realized one of the reasons I was depressed and holding myself back was I've never been honest with myself, kind of. It's the best way I can describe it. I've never been honest with myself. I've never been honest with the things I like. I've never been honest with the things I want to do. I've never been honest with anyone, really, about it. I've lied to tons of people. I'm dishonest all the time when it comes to, oh, what are you going to do with your life? I just give people the answers they want, and I never really say anything that's, actually true or legitimate. And so, I started realizing this, while I was enjoying my life these past few days. It's been actually pretty great. I have to get a job soon, but, it's been fun. It's been the time I need. And during this time, I've decided on a lot of things. One of them is I realized I enjoy the camera. That's the best way I can describe it. I enjoy the process of making videos. I enjoy being behind the camera. I enjoy editing. I enjoy shooting. I enjoy it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start making these vlogs. It's not for really anyone besides myself, because it's something I enjoy and I want to do. And that's another thing. I've been kind of putting myself off. I've been trying to, help everyone else out, and I haven't been helping myself. I really haven't. I know that sounds egotistical and weird, but I really haven't been helping myself. I've been my worst enemy at most times for these past few months. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to start putting myself in situations and forcing myself to do things I haven't done, kind of. I'm going to experience new things for myself, because I let myself get into these routines, go to work, come home, eat pizza, watch cartoons. That's what my past 4 months have been. I don't want that ever again. I mean, I love pizza and cartoons, and I actually do enjoy working, but after a while it becomes redundant and you kind of start to hate it. So this is what I'm gonna do this summer. I'm gonna wrap it. I'm gonna tie it all in here. Don't worry. If you've been watching it this long, congratulations. This summer I'm going to, I don't want to say discover myself, but I'm going to try to learn about myself. I'm going to decide on what to do with my life. I'm going to decide where I'm going to be, next year. If that's mission, military, or full-time in college, full-time in college. I'm going to do things I haven't done. Whether that's taking a road trip to California, New Mexico, or Utah, or just talking to strangers. I don't talk to people actually, period. So talking to people. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. And if people are gonna follow me, it's gonna be interesting. And this isn't always gonna be vlogs. I might make a short comedy thing. I don't know. I have enjoyed making videos, so I'm gonna make them again. I'm gonna start making them again and force myself into something I enjoy. Because even if I, force myself into doing it, I can at least get some joy out of it. So I guarantee if you're gonna follow this, it could be worthwhile. I don't know. It's gonna be an adventure. I'm not gonna really hold anything back, and that's gonna be a first for me. When I do these, just me videos, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be brutally honest with myself and what I think of the world and all that stuff. And it's gonna be a first for me, and I'm gonna imagine it's gonna be interesting for you if you choose to watch this. So, if you watch this, thanks for watching. If I haven't seen you in a while, I mean, please, message me on Facebook. If you have my phone number, text me. I mean, that's another thing I want to do. I want to reconnect with people. I want to talk to people I haven't talked to in a long time. So, I mean, yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is me. It's Jared Howell. And this is the summer of discovery? No, that's gay. No, well, not gay. Gay's not okay to use a derogatory term, okay, people? They're people. Okay, I'm being facetious, sorry. It's cliche. There we go. This is the summer. Screw it. This is my summer of no regrets. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna regret it. Because I'm tired of regretting my decisions. I'm tired of regretting my life. This is my summer of no regrets. Let's do it together.